Welcome everyone to Kelowna Memorial Arena. We're getting set for a live game between, we'll call them Kelowna 1 and your Penticton Junior Vees. This is the first meeting of the season between these two teams. You see that Kelowna is 3-1 to start the season. The only loss they had was actually last weekend versus Winfield. So they did have a couple of games against Kamloops, C3 and C4 on October the 4th and the 11th. They did win handily against C3 7-3. They beat the C4 Kamloops team 5-1. They did beat West K on October the 19th 6-3. And then on October 26th, just last weekend, they did lose to Winfield 7-1. Looks like a couple of key players to watch will be number 43, number 45, and number 57 on the Kelowna team. Your Penticton Junior Vees will be going right to left to start this game in their away blue jerseys, and Kelowna will be in their home whites going left to right to start the game. There was a couple of games around the league today. 100 Mile did beat Kelowna 2, 5-1. That game was in 100 Mile House. West Kelowna did play an exhibition game versus Summerland, and I did have to double check that, but it was the West K team that we played last weekend. They tied Summerland's U11 C team 5-5. And again, that was just an exhibition game. And then Winfield did beat Kamloops C3 6-3. Also do want to mention that our other U11 team, the U11A team, did just finish their game against West Kelowna's A team, and it was a high-scoring game in favor of the Penticton Junior Vees. 16-8 was the final score. So there is a big 2 points on the line, as this is a regular season league game, so always valuable points. We've got 36 seconds on the clock before they sound the horn. They should send the puck bags out pretty quick. There's the puck bag, and they'll collect them, and coaches will have one last word with the team before they drop the puck. Rob's going to have to watch the game later to know what I said, because we're 30 feet apart or so. He's always a dedicated cameraman and always wants to get the best angle for all the viewers, whereas I just really didn't want to be behind the Kelowna bench talking in their ear. So I'm behind your Junior Vees bench. They can hear me loud and clear. Rob says he's at a disadvantage as he can't hear me, but I can't see how many viewers there are, so we're even. So we'll start with Hudson Trebek, Eastern Morgan Kerr on the right side, and Mateo Tumbas on the left side up front, and Eli Obi Austin and William Boutar on defense, and here we go. Kelowna got the draw off the draw. They send it off the far side wall. Now Kelowna will gain the blue line. They're on their left side. They take a shot. They shoot that well high of the net. Comes around to the near side. They'll hold it in at the right point. And now Mateo Tumbas will make a move and exit the zone. He'll rush up the left side, push the puck ahead of him. Ice is still a little wet, so might have a little trouble with the puck sticking. East Morgan Curl send this back to the right point. Just hopped off Eli Obioson's stick. He crosses it over to Elliott Hill, but he lost an edge, and in breaks number 53. You really gotta watch this guy. Takes a nice shot, and Max comes out aggressively and cuts down the angle. He'll hold on to it early in the game, just 37 seconds into the game. Austin Morris takes the draw now. Lex Konga picks it up, and he loses his stick. Now number 57 tries to work his way free. Takes a shot, just goes wide on the near side. Now Kelowna's in behind the net. They'll feed it out to the left point. Take it high shot, and Max will glove that down and hold on to it. Minute 3 now gone in the first frame, as we are playing 15-minute stop time first periods. New rules this year. Morris is lined up for the draw, just to Noel's left again. Morris wins the draw to the outside. And now Austin Morris makes a nice move. He tries to get out of the zone and does. Still battling hard in front of the Junior Vees bench. Gets as far as center. And now Lex is up there. Pushes it ahead. Brock Parker's going to pick up this puck. Gains the blue line. Rips a shot. Just missed. Lex is searching for it. He gathers it. Puts it to Austin Morris. Austin trying to find some space. He's hard on the stick. He's still battling for it. Lex to pick it up, try to create some space for himself. Puts it back to Austin. Austin's going to rip a shot. Sends that high. And Brock will pick up the loose puck in front and put that home for his first goal of the regular season. Junior Vees will go up 1-0 a minute 38 into the first period. Coaches will send out Belbin, Kelly, and McDowell up front now, and Wigham and Boutar on D. Kelowna gets it off the draw, back to their right defender. They send it in. Caden Wingham's on the blue line, send it right back out. Now it's back to Wigham inside his own zone. He's looking cross ice, but he'll play a wise play in behind the net. Blake McDowell's got the puck now on the half wall, tries to find Wyatt Belbin, but just couldn't connect with him. They take a shot, goes off Belbin, and now Boutar will hunt this down on the end boards, put it up the half wall to Belbin. He'll try and chip it ahead. McDowell's still battling there. Belbin's there for support, and Kelowna picks up the puck briefly, but that was swatted away and broken up. Now it goes off Belbin's shin pad to the line, and McDowell will get this up to Scarlett Kelly, and she just gains center and sends that in deep into Kelowna territory. McDowell will go pressure. Kelowna whiffed on it the first time. They try and get it out of the zone. Now Wigham has it. It's got to be hard on the stick. Hill will join for support. There was a guy way in behind, and Caden Wigham picked him up. Now Belbin gains the line. He's on the outside. Tries to make a nice move. He's on his backhand. Tried to pass it up to Mateo. Just couldn't get it through to him, and outbreak Kelowna. It's their number 51. He's on the right side. Tries to cut towards the center. And shots blocked by Thomas and Belbin. Now Mateo Thomas will send it up the wall to Wyatt Belbin. And it just does get out of the zone. Send it right back in on Mateo's stick, and he'll just get it out. But that's stopped by Kelowna in the neutral zone. And now Caden Wigham will send this behind his own net up to Elliott Hill on the near side wall. He was in tight with Blake McDowell. Now Hill will search for this puck. Send it up to McDowell once again. Battle on the half wall. Number 41 has it. He's watched by Wyatt Belbin. McDowell backhanded out, but it's held at the line by number 47, I believe that is, Barnstable. Left point will come in. That's Kenley Weber, number 44. I'm positive. Weber will hold the line, but good job by Mateo to get it out. Now Kelowna will re-enter. They're on the left side. They take a shot and goes off Caden Wingham's shin guard, and out comes Wyatt Belbin. Try and get by Weber. He will, and he's at the end of a shift. He'll just dump it in low, and make a line change. Now Lisa Morgan Kerr will flush out Kelowna. Good job by Eli Obiasen to hold the line. That's just knocked off Lisa Morgan Kerr's stick. Now they send it right up the middle, and they just make a nice move by Obiasen, but he's fast. He's angling him off on the right side. Good job by Obiasen to steer him to the corner, and does. Now they pass it back to the point. Number 45 has it. That's fiercely blocked by Lex. Lisa Morgan Kerr will get it out of the zone up to Hudson Trebek, and he'll rush up the left side. That's just poked off his stick, but he'll regain it, send it in the zone. 10:28 left in the first period now. It remains 1-0 early goal by Brock Parker. Hudson Trebek's trying to find the puck. Lex Conga does, and he'll circle him behind the net. He's tripped up. I don't see any arms in the air. They pass it out front to Lisa Morgan Kerr and just missed. Came out the other side. Now Morgan Kerr's trying to center it. It's in behind the net. Picks it up. He's trying to protect the puck and uses that reach. Sends it back to the point to Nash Simmons. He had a shot partially blocked and gets into the Junior Vees zone. Eli Obiasen's back in time and sets things up from behind his own net. Sends it up the side to Hudson Trebek, but Obiasen's right there. Sends it out to center. Brock Parker tried to pick a pocket. Now Obiasen's up there. He'll just direct it towards the net. You never know. Goalie will cover it up and hold on to it. Now 5 minutes and 20 seconds gone in the first period. Score remains 1-0 Junior Vees. Goal by Brock Parker, his first of the season. Morris takes the draw, gets it into Lex. Lex is trying to make a move. He's spinning, but lost the handle on the puck. Now William Batar's at center. He's got to be hard on the stick, and is. He'll backhand it up to the blue line. Now Kelowna has it. They try to pass. Now number 48 has it. It's broken up by Lex. Reaches around, and now Brock's tripped up. Lex is battling there. Morris is with him. Lex passes up to Morris. He's going to gain the line. Cuts to the outside, but he's in tight there. Morris will pick up the puck. Cut to the outside. Take another shot. That's deflected. Brock's in good position in front of the net. Now he's battling behind the net. They try and get out of the zone. Austin Morris is there. Took a backhand, and that got deflected just wide of the net. Now Kelowna will try and get it out the wall. Caden Wingham did step up, but now there's a 2-on-1. Butar's back, and great job by Butar there. Got a stick in the way. Now Wingham will send this up to Morris. Got to be careful. Passes up to Lex. Morris is there, and just got called offside, so they'll have a neutral zone face-off with 8:32 remaining in the first. This should bring out Belbin, Kelly, and McDowell. White gets the draw over to Blake, but it was in his skates, and now number 41 picks it up again for Kelowna. They gain the line. They just get by Elliott Hill. They take a shot, and Max gloves that down. Now it's sent out of the zone and will exit the zone. 47 has it. He crosses it over to Weber on the other side. Now Kelowna will make a move at the blue line, but you're not going to get Ben Nash today. Blocks that at the blue line, and now Scarlett Kelly will just bounce it off the far wall and send it down the ice. This will get called for icing and brought back into the Junior Vees zone. So face off inside Junior Vees territory. Trebek's lined up for the draw, just to Noel's right. And Mateo did get it off the draw. Now Hudson Trebek will pick up the puck. He tries to work it free, but they get a good stick in the way. And now Caden Wingham's hard on the stick. Great job. Passes it up to Hudson Trebek. He's blocked there. And now number 57 has it. Takes a shot. And Max got a piece of that. Sends it off to the end wall. Now that's at the right point. They send it in low. They take a shot. And it's right on the line. And Kelowna will pick up the loose puck inside the crease and tie game 1-1. 7:34 remains in the first. Direct, Morgan Kerr and Thomas up front. Now good job there by Morgan Kerr. He poked it ahead. 57's on the left side. He's dangerous. Takes a shot. Pad save by Max. They force it behind the net. Now Wingham will play it up to Morgan Kerr. Passes it up to Eli Obios, and he's going to break out of the zone. Use those wheels. He'll put it towards the net. Goes wide. Hudson Direct picks it up. He's blocked. Kelowna gets there first. They'll play it off the wall. Just gets underneath Obios's stick. And now Caden Wingham's got to beat this guy back. Number 45. Good job by Eli Obios. And now, I believe that's number 50. He tried a centering pass that was blocked by Caden Wingham's right skate. Caden Wingham will play it in behind his net up to Mateo Tumbas. Takes a funny hop, but now it gets caught on the boards. And Mateo lost the puck briefly, and Eli will try the other side. Bounces it off the near side wall, gets back to the point. They take a shot. Eli will knock that down. He tries to send it out, and now he'll use the boards and will get it out. No icing on the play. Number 51 will pick it up inside Kelowna territory. He's watched by number 7, Mateo Tumbas. They play it up the far side wall. It's in the zone. Boutar still battling for it. It's underneath his skate. Now Brock Parker will pick up the loose puck and try and make a move. Kelowna intercepted that. Boutar will play it off the wall. Morris picks up the puck. He's in tight with Parker. They send it over to the other side. They break in the zone. Good job by Nash to lay out for that one. They took a shot, but goes wide of the net. Now they send back towards the front of the net. Austin Morris is still battling for it. He's hard on the stick, and he's going to skate it out of the zone. Try to pass up to Lex, but they got a stick on it and deflected that away. Now Nash is taking his time. Good job. Parker up to Morris. Just couldn't connect with him. That's right on Lex's stick. He's going to make a move in the line. Morris is going to try and get to this puck, but Kelowna should get there first. They evade Morris. Now Brock Parker has it once again. Takes a shot. Morris is digging away at it. Takes a couple whacks at it. Goalie makes a couple nice stops and outbreak Kelowna. They kick it up to themselves, and now they play it up the right side wall. Just breaking the zone. Good job by Austin Morris on the back check there. Nash is trying to dig out the loose puck. Sends it up the near side wall. Now Kelowna breaks in. Number 41 has it. Takes a shot. Max makes a nice stop. Now Nash will play it over to Boutar. Takes his time. Tries to play it on the wall up to Brock Parker. Morris is going to steal this puck briefly. Boutar's still battling for it. Comes out to a Kelowna player. Number 41 has it. And Max is cutting to the left and speed him on the right-hand side. 2-1. 4:42 remains in the first period. Wyatt Belbin will take the draw now with Kelly and McDowell up front. Obi Austin and Hill on D. Kelowna gets it off the draw again. Now Wyatt Belbin will pick up the loose puck. He's in. Makes a nice move to his backhand, but just couldn't corral the loose puck. Now McDowell's right on the doorstep, and he tried to deflect that 5-hole, just couldn't beat the goaltender for Kelowna. Now Belbin's lined up for the draw in the offensive zone. Elliot Hill will break up that play at center, and he'll work his way in. Tries to cut back to center. And they're still digging for it. Now it's in the far side corner. Wyatt Belbin has it. Tries a centering pass that just couldn't get through. Good job by Belbin again. Spins. And he tries to set things up from the half wall. Takes a couple steps in. Takes a shot. I think that went high of the net. Now Scarlett Kelly will do battle in the near side half wall. She's knocked over. No arm in the air. Kelowna's trying to get position on Belbin. And they do get out of the zone. Blake McDowell circle back in, takes a shot, pad save by the goaltender, and number 51 will pick it up, stops to avoid Scarlett, goes behind the net, and now there will be a penalty, I believe, to Wyatt Belbin. I think they'll call a tripping call. Kelowna's going to break in on a 2-on-1. Hill's got his head down, racing back. As Scarlett touches the puck, they'll call a penalty with 3:24 remaining in the first period. Score remains 2-1 in favor of Kelowna. So the goaltender for Kelowna is number 39. I believe that's Solveig Peterson, if I pronounced that correctly. I saw that their other goalie, Sal Wesley, did get the previous 4 starts, so I believe this will be Peterson's first start in net for Kelowna. Now it's back at the left point. They send it over to the right point. They take a shot. Nice right pad save by Max. Number 48 for Kelowna gets there first. Passes it back to the right point to Weber. Crosses over. The MK was looking for that loose puck. Now Trebek's trying to get it. Boutar will pick it up and try to backhand it up to Trebek. That was blocked by a couple of Kelowna players. Now Boutar will pick up the loose puck again. He's pinned against the wall. Trebek will get it out of the zone just by Kenley Weber. Morgan Kerr's up there, and he'll just dump it in and relieve some pressure. Morgan Kerr will head off for a line change. Now Kelowna will try and start up the left side. Right side. They pass it up to the left side. 2-on-2. Hudson Trebek's racing back. He'll break that play up. They pass it into number 41, and 41 will try and head back to the point. They say that stayed in. Now they cross it over. It's fiercely blocked by Elliott Hill. 41 has it, trying to find some space. Good job by the Vees. Now Mateo will just send this the length of the ice. Great job by Mateo Tumbis. They don't have any time on the penalty, so I believe it started at 3:24, so at a minute 24, Morris picks up the puck at the blue line and just dumps it back in low, kills some time off the clock, but about another 35 seconds or so left on the penalty. Now Kelowna does break out of the zone. They're out in numbers, 3-on-2. They drop it back. Now they send it into the side door. Good block there by Nash Simmons back at the left point. They take another shot, and Max got a piece of that. And they try to send it back to the point. Morris rushed up there. Now Elliott Hill has the puck, and Mateo's up there with them. Elliott Hill still battling for the puck, and he's elbowed. No call on the play. Comes into center. Morris will pick up the puck. Passes up to Mateo at the blue line. Morris pushes it ahead. Now he's going to go search for it. It's a rolling puck. Morris is in. Takes a shot. He was in tight. Goalie made a nice pad save. Now Kelowna will pick it up, and they do get it out of the zone. Eli's got to chase this down. He'll just try and play it off the wall. That was deflected. Good job by Lex to come back. Kelowna circles him behind the net. They send it out into the slot. Great play by Lex, and he's going to race after this. He'll push it ahead, but now he's looking for Austin Morris, I believe. Morris is up there with him. Tries to return pass to Lex. They're both in tight. And now Kelowna will break out. 30 seconds left in the period. They pass it up to the left side. Good job by Nash to get a piece of that. And Morris will race back and break up that play. Plays it up the wall safely to Lex, and he's going to flip it out of the zone. Mateo's going to race after it. And he's knocked into, but once again, no call. Weber will pick up the puck, head behind her net. Now Brock Parker has it. He's got to take a shot here. And Lex puts that in, but the horn was sounding as he released the puck. So after 15 minutes of play. Score is 2-1 in favor of Kelowna. They'll switch ends, so now the junior Vees will be going left to right. Looks like Mateo had about 3 protein drinks before the game. He's flying out there. Just about 20 seconds left in the brief intermission here, and they'll switch ends and drop the puck. Goaltender for Kelowna will go get her water bottle. So it looks like they'll start this period with Wyatt Belbin at center, Kelly and McDowell up front, and William Buttar and Caden Wingham on D. Belbin's trying to search for this puck. It's poked ahead. Scarlett Kelly picks it up, comes in, takes a shot. Goalie makes a nice save and holds on to it. Face off in the Kelowna end. Belbin will take the draw just to Peterson's left. It goes on net. Briefly had it covered for a second, but let it play. Now everyone's battling in the near corner. 5 players in. Kelowna comes up with it, but good job by the Junior Vees to break up that play. Now Caden Wingham has it at center. They'll backhand it into the zone. Scarlett Kelly will chase it down. It's a rolling puck. There's nobody in front. Does center it. Comes out to the blue line. Now Caden Wingham will take a couple steps in. Takes a shot. Goes off a couple players. And Belbin tried to fire that, but that never did hit the net. Now Kelowna picks it up. They stop. But Dowell's right there. Centering pass, but nobody in front. But a Kelowna rocket, and they break up the right side. Kelly's back. Good stick in the way once again by William Buttar. He's having a great game on defense. They try a centering pass that goes off Belbin's skate. Now Blake McDowell will get it out of the zone. They break up that play. They'll send it back in Junior Vees territory. Now Belbin has it at center and tries to flip it in. Number 50 got a stick on that, but Belbin picks up the puck, takes a shot, hits the side of the net. Just went in behind Wyatt Belbin. He stopped and tried to pick it up. Now Elliott Hill he did keep it in briefly, but rushed up, and now it goes off Blake McDowell up to Mateo. His stick's lifted, and out breaks Kelowna. Cut to the outside. Good stick there by Mateo. Good job by Max to knock it off to the side. Hudson Trebek will play it up the far side wall. Tried to get it up the wall. Good job by Elliott Hill once again. He'll force it back to the right point. They take a shot. That got blocked. Now they try a centering pass, and it comes all the way to the other side. Mateo will pick it up. Tried to find McDowell, but just a couple feet in front of him. 47 has it. Plays it up the wall. That's blocked by Trebek. Sends it back up to McDowell. He tried to send it back to Trebek, but now Eli broke up a play at center. Sends it back in Kelowna territory. Weber tried to get it out. Trebek will send it right back in. 47 will circle in behind the Kelowna net. He'll be flushed out by Mateo. Now it's up the near side wall. Eli Obiasen holds it in at the point. Comes over to Issa Morgan Curry. Takes a shot. Trebek puts it in there. It's not. Everyone's digging for it. Still loose, but refs blew the whistle as they lost sight of it. Morgan Kerr took a whack at it. Trebek took a whack at it. Mateo's trying to find the loose puck, but just couldn't knock it home. And offensive zone face-off on the left side. Elliott Hill rushed in, took a shot. Now Morgan Kerr's in behind the net. Stops. Backhands a pass out to Mateo, but that was intercepted by Kelowna. Good job by Obiasen to hold it at the line. That's stolen by number 45. Tries to spring a player up the right side, number 43. Morgan Kerr has it. Passes up to Hudson Trebek. Makes a move at the blue line. Gets it out of the zone. Backhands it up and Kelowna took possession of the puck. Now they pass it up to center. They just get by Elliott Hill. Good job by Eli Obiostin to break that play up. Kelowna went off a shin pad and right to number 57. Puts a pass right through the crease. Gets it himself. Now Trebek will pick up the loose puck. Gets it up to Morgan Kerr. Passes it up the right side to Tumbis. Tries to cut over. He'll just dump it in. Morgan Kerr will head in on his off wing. Rip a shot. Nice blocker save by the goalie. Trebek's in behind the net. Gets it to Morgan Kerr. Centering pass to Tumbis and had a great shot. Now Trebek's trying to set it out front. Comes to the slot and Kelowna picks it up and they'll exit the zone. 43's up there and once again, great job there by Elliott Hill to break up that play. Obiostin will send it out of the zone as far as center. 15:55 remains in the middle frame and Kelowna has it in their own zone. Played is off the near side wall and this will go the length of the ice. Eli Obiostin will get there first and they'll have a face-off inside the Kelowna zone. Should just be to the goaltender Peterson's left. Morris, Conga, and Parker up front. Morris is lined up for the draw. Number 50 still searching for it. Backhands it in behind his net. 51 has it. Tries to play up the far side wall, and they will get it there. There's a player wide open on the left side. Good job by the junior Vees. Guitar's there, battling with Brock Parker. Morris is there, it's in his skates. Good job by Morris to try and get it out of the zone. Now they will get it out. Brock Parker's up, he's on the right side. He'll try to cut towards center. He's manned off the puck by Weber. Now Morris has it. It's going to re-enter. Cuts to the outside. Brock picks it up. Tried to pass it up to Lex. Now Morris will pick up the loose puck and backhand it in the zone. 47 has it. Passes it right out front. Always a dangerous play, but no harm done, and they'll skate it out. But Lex breaks up that play. Now Morris will enter the zone. He's trying to work his way to the outside. Still a loose puck. He backhands it towards the net. Kelowna picks it up. Good block again by Austin Morris then. He'll hold it in the line. They do get it out of the zones. And Ash Simmons will cross it over to Brock Parker. Defend on the shot. Now it's a 2-on-2. They pass it up to center, but Nash will calmly guide that off to the corner. Now Boutar send it up. Brock Parker's looking for it. Morris will join the fray. Brock's got it in his skates. He's tried to get it out and does. Now Lex is up there. Brock Parker enters the zone. Lex has it. Takes a shot. And nice left pad save by the goaltender. Now Morris stops that. They do get it out of the zone. It's a Caden Wingham at center. Sends it back in. Conga breaks that play up. He's bodied a little. He'll head towards the net. Tries a centering pass over to Austin Morris. Takes a shot. Just missed the net. Conga has it. Makes a move. Morris was trying to create some space in front. Now they try and get it out the left side, but Elliott Hill will step up and keep that in. He'll force it in behind the Kelowna net once again. They'll try the other side. It's watched by Conga. They try to play up the center. 57 does just get by Morris, but Austin Morris is on the back check and he pins him up against the wall. Now Lex has it in his skates. Morris will pick up the puck. He's watched. He's tripped up. He'll draw a penalty as he tried to make a nice move at the blue line. They hooked him. He lost his glove. A little bit of a garage sale there. So this will give an opportunity for the junior Vees on the power play with 12:50 remaining in the second period. Score is 2-1 in favor of Kelowna. Wyatt Belbin's lined up for the draw, and they'll Left side, forces it ahead. Goalie had to make a nice save. Now Belbin's trying to search this loose puck. Scarlett Kelly's trying to create some space in front. Belbin's trying to poke it home, but goalie's down. Makes the save. They do have the penalty on the board, so in just 5 seconds into the power play for the Junior Vees, they'll have a face-off on the right side of the offensive zone now. Belbin's still searching for it. Had to walk around the ref. Belbin tries to make a move to the outside, blocked by number 51, and they will skate it out. 57 has it. It's always dangerous. Tries to get around Nash. Tries to cut back towards the center. Comes in, takes a shot. Nice save by Max. Kelowna's trying to dig it out. They send it back to number 57 again. Walks in. Good job by McDowell to break that play up. Max will guide that off to the side. They'll try and wrap it around again. And now Nash will skate it out. He's up on the left side. Feeds it up to center. Blake's trying to dig it out. And they will get it out of the zone all the way down the ice. Eli Obiostin will use that speed, and he will get there first. Gets it over to Nash Simmons. Gets it up to Wyatt Belbin. Finds Easton Morgan Kerr. He's just going to dump it in. Go chase it himself. Weber's back. They steal that off her stick. They center it to Scarlett Kelly. Was just in behind her, and Kelowna just overskated. Morgan, nice pass up to Morgan Kerr. He'll bounce it off the far side wall and deep in Kelowna territory. Kinley Weber picks up the puck behind her own net. Lays it up the wall, but Hudson Trebek will work his way in low. Takes a shot! Goalie made a nice shoulder save there, and now Mateo's in behind the net working hard. Sends it back to the point. Tarl wind up, take a shot. They're still digging for it. And goalie will cover it up. 13 seconds remain on the power play here. Hudson Trebek will take the draw just to the Kelowna goaltender's right. Sends it into Mateo. Winds up, takes a shot. Got deflected just wide on the near side. Now they'll try and play it up the near side wall. Morgan Kerr will break up that play, and 41 for Kelowna will reverse it back up the near side wall again. They'll just fire it out the length of the ice. No icing on the play as it was the last second. They will get it out of the zone, just missed connecting with everybody. They avoid Hudson Trebek, try to play up the wall. Morgan Kerr put a stop to that, and they'll enter. And Kelowna player was trapped offside, looking for their stick. Face off in the neutral zone on the just outside the Junior Vees blue line on the far side. Looks like they will send out Morris, Parker, and Konga. Hill and Obiostin. Morris gets this back to Obiostin. He'll play it off the wall. Konga will search for this puck. He's hard on the stick. Stops. Tried to find Morris, but Kelowna broke that up, and they'll start out. Good back check by Austin Morris once again. Now Eli Obiostin will guide that off to the corner. They send a pass out front. They take a shot. Goes well wide on the near side. Take another shot. Goes wide on the near side once again. Now Brock Parker will pick up the puck on the side and chip it by. And now Morris picks up the puck. Sends it towards Brock, but now Morris has it. Takes a backhand. It's underneath the goalie. Puck stays out. Score remains 2-1. 9:41 left in the middle period. So face off in Kelowna territory. Belbin's lined up for the draw just to Peterson's right. goalie will hop on it, and I believe they did switch goalies. That's Wesley in net, 38. So nice. My mistake. I did miss that one. It's pushed ahead by Wyatt Belbin. Now it's guided off in the corner. Weber tries to pick it up. It took a funny hop off the wall. She corralled the puck and sent it in behind the net. Now Kelowna's number 43 will break up the left sides. Watched by Eli Obi-Austin. Stops to lose Obi-Austin, but Scarlett Kelly will join the fray. Now it's back to Weber. Takes a high shot. It's in front of the net. Max didn't really know where it was. He did make that initial stop. Now Kelowna has it. They're in behind the Junior Vees net. They tried a centering pass. Went off the back of the net. Now Weber has it at the left point. Takes a shot. Gets knocked down in front. It's underneath Max, and puck stays out. Score remains 2-1, 8:56 left in the second now. Hudson Trebek's lined up for the draw. Thomas and Morgan Kerr up front. Comes to the outside, and they try to play it off the near side wall. Number 48's trying to make some moves. In behind the Penticton net, tries to bring it out front. Max is just going to cover that up, and Nash will just calmly let him know to quit doing that. Face off now to Noel's left. Trebek's lined up. Gets it back to Boutar. They center it out front. And good job there by Nash Simmons to knock that away. Thomas Fearlessly blocks it. Now Morgan Kerr's trying to search for this loose puck. He will intercept it. Passes it into Mateo. Mateo has it. Now Morgan Kerr has it. He'll rip a shot. Nice save by the goaltender, and Hudson Trebek will knock that off the Kelowna player's stick, force it ahead, picks up the puck off the wall, tries to cut towards center, but that was knocked away. Now Morgan Kerr has a good stick in the way. They'll try the far side wall, and that will go the length of the ice, and this should go for icing, and does with 8 minutes exactly left in the second period. Score remains 2-1 for Kelowna. Should have an offensive zone face-off for the Junior Vees on the left-hand side. Morris and Konga and Parker will be up front. Alexis at the top of the circle. He's trying to get it to him and does. Tries to get a shot away. Now it goes off in the corner. Morris tries to set it back out to Parker, but out to Konga. That was blocked. Lex blocks that play. He's battling. Tries to make a nice move. He sticks. Checked. No penalty on the play. Now they do break out, but that's broken up by Eli Obi-Austin once again. Now they do skate by him. Play's broken up by Austin Morris, and now Lex will turn with it. Stop and wait for some help. That's picked off. Eli will pick up the loose puck and send it out to Brock. Brock's working against 3 white jerseys. Weber will get there first. Circle back in her own zone. Sends it up the right side. Lex will break that play up and tries to find Austin Morris. And Morris is in one-on-one. Stops. Passes it over. Takes a shot. Blocker save. Now Morris is digging there. He'll block his player, and they'll try up the near side wall. Lex Kong is right there. Morris is picked. Now Eli has it. Sends it over to the other side and just going to escape the zone. Caden Wingham will fire it right back in. Somebody's got to go pressure. Morris will get that loose puck and circle in low. Circle around the net. Try to make a move. It's on the back of the net. It's up the far side wall now, and Brock Parker will block that from exiting the zone. Lex is going to, on his off wing, he'll head down low. Kenley Weber will pick up the puck and stop and behind her net, play it up the near side. Now they'll play it up to center. Great job there by Eli Obiasen. Tried to toe drag, but just couldn't get through. Parker stole the puck briefly there. There's an open player on the left-hand side. Can't corral the puck cleanly, and will just backhand it in low. Wigham's looking behind him. 5:45 left in the second period. Over to Obiasen. Tried to play up to Parker, but that was picked off by Kelowna. They try a centering pass. Lex Kong is there, and now Eli will skate it out. Try to find Morris. Just couldn't thread the needle there. It's a train wreck at the blue line. Sends it in low, and Morris will head down in low. Morris is going to pick up the loose puck. Passes it over to Lex. Lex tries a between the legs play. Morris will try and steal that again, and now Kelowna will break out. They're up the right-hand side. They pass it into center, but just Caden Wingham's there. Morris pushes it ahead. Lex is in or Scarlett Kelly's in on a partial break. Morris tried to pick up the loose puck, but that was knocked away. It's at the blue line, and now there's a potential 3-on-2. One player was headed off for a line change, so good break for the Vees. 4:40 left in the second period. They play it up to Austin Morris. He'll try and get it out of the zone. Stop it at the blue line. Pass it into the slot. Take a shot. Nice save by Max. Now Eli has the puck, and he'll try a headman pass up to Morris. Scarlett Kelly's there. Now it's a 2-on-1 with Morris. And passes just in front of him. Sends it back to the left point. Smart play. They'll cross it over to the other side to Elliott Hill. Sends it in low. McDowell's in low. Tried to center it, but Kelowna will pick it up, and now it's a 2-on-2. Good job by Nash Simmons once again to knock that away. And just safely plays it on the wall. McDowell will turn with it. Just briefly overskated, but nice backhand pass up to Scarlett Kelly. She'll work one-on-one against Weber and gets through and bodied off the puck. I don't see an arm in the air. Now McDowell will spin and fire. So hits the side of the net. Kelowna's going to skate it out the near side. Good job by Nash Simmons to hold the line. Finds McDowell down low. He was trying to backhand pass to Belvin, but just couldn't thread the needle back there. Now Simmons has it in the neutral zone. Fires it back in. It's a delayed offside. It does get out of the zone. It's back at center. Simmons will send it back in. Weber has it in her own zone. Backhands it into the slot to a Kelowna player. They send it up to center, and now they'll circle at the blue line. Morgan Kerr will just take over the puck. Try to pass to Mateo. That's intercepted. It took a weak shot. Now Simmons has it. Hill passes it up to Mateo. He works his way in. Guards the puck nicely. He's on the outside. Stops and backhands a pass in, but just couldn't get it through. Now Eli has it. Gets it inside the Kelowna zone. 2:34 left in the middle period now. Good job by Hudson Trebek to take that puck away. Morgan Kerr will play it off the wall. It's in the neutral zone. Kelowna has it. They play it at the blue line. Now they pass it into center, but they just couldn't corral the loose puck. They got to watch that player in front. Trebek's going to knock this over the wall. Thomas will pick it up and skate it out. Nice pass to Morgan Kerr. Thomas is still battling. Morgan Kerr is trying to pick up the loose puck. It's in front of the Kelowna bench. Morgan Kerr's got to watch his stick. It's up in the air. They will call play and should have a face-off in the neutral zone just in front of the Kelowna bench. Wyatt Belvin takes the draw. Pushes it ahead. Kelowna picked it up off the draw. He was rushing ahead, so now number 48 will come in on the left side. Takes a shot. Nice save by Max. Goes all the way to the other side. And Kelowna try to pass to the point. Now they try and find Scarlett Kelly up at center. She knocks it ahead. Now Belvin picks it up. Scarlett Kelly's got it. Comes in. It's underneath the goalie. Switch up the lines with a minute 21 remaining in the second. Score remains 2-1. All the scoring in the first period. Tried to get it to Lex Konga. Now Morris is trying to get it, pushes it ahead. Kelowna gets it, and they'll skate it out. Good job by Boutar there. He's going to keep him to the outside. Ties up their stick. And now Brock Parker's battling. He's got body position. Backhands on the wall and just out of the reach of Morris. But Parker's there. Up to Morris. Tries to make a move. Parker's there. Takes a shot. That gets blocked. Now number 51 has it. Circles back and behind their net. Plays it up the wall. Now number 41 tries to get by Morris. Come out. It's broken up at the blue line there. Kelowna picks it up. Circles in. They take a shot, and Max is right there. And in good position. Takes that one right off the crest and holds on to it. Face off in the Junior V zone with 30.5 seconds remaining in the second period. Trebek's still battling. Tumbas tried to pick up the puck. They do circle back. They take a shot. Max will glove that and hold on to it. Now 19.6 seconds remain. Face off should be to Knowles' left now. Still digging for it at the circle. Trebek will pick it up. 16 seconds remain, and he skates it out. He's stopped at center. Now Morgan Kerr pushed it ahead, but goes off Morgan Kerr's skate. It's 0.6 seconds remain. 3 seconds. They take a shot. Nice save by Knoll, and the horn will sound at the end of the second period. So after 35 minutes of play, score remains 2-1. They'll set 20 minutes on the clock for the last period. Junior Vees will start the third period with Belbin, Kelly, and McDowell up front. Obi Austin and Simmons on D. And here we go for third period action. Still underneath the referee's skates. Blake McDowell will pick it up, though, and head on his off wing. And they say Scarlett Kelly was just half a step offside, so they call play just 8 seconds into the third period. Face off in the neutral zone. Belbin's trying to... He'll spin and fire. Took a shot. I think it hit a player. Wesley will just hop on the puck and cover it up. Belbin has it. McDowell spins and fires. Just missed on the far side. Now Kelowna will try up the near side wall. That's broken up by Wyatt Belbin. Simmons will send it towards the net. Scarlett Kelly's working for it. Spins and fires. Now Belbin picks up the puck. That's blocked. And Blake McDowell took a nice shot. Wesley makes a good save and shuts the door. So Austin Morris will come out to take this draw. Parker on the left side. Somebody's got to take the outside. Morris gets a draw back to Hill. Takes a shot. Morris knocks it ahead. He's still working for it. Takes a backhand. Goalie is quick to cover that up. And 4 quick whistles. Still in the first minute of this third period. Morris gets the draw again. Sends it back to Elliott Hill. Takes a shot. Goes off a skate. Morris spins and fires. And just missed on the far side. Alexis battling back there. Trying to bring it out front. Kelowna picks it up. Now Parker will send it back to the point, but that's intercepted. And good play at the line. But it's a good job by Elliott Hill to break that play up, to create that offside. And now we're a minute 7 into the third period. They'll switch up the lines. Trebek, Morgan Kerr, and Tumbus out. Boutar and Obi Austin. Morgan Kerr's digging for it. Tries to push it ahead to Tumbus. That was blocked by a Kelowna player in front of the Junior Vees bench. Now they will send it out to Tumbus. He tried to make a move. Weber blocked that. Now number 45 will send it in. Boutar will settle this puck down. Played it up to Hudson Trebek on the half wall, but that's intercepted by number 57. Boutar sent that ahead. Now Obi Austin's in good position. He'll knock that away. Trebek tries to send that up to Mateo. Mateo is up there with Easton Morgan Kerr. That play was broken up. Now Huddy's battling for the puck. 57 has it. He's dangerous. He's on the right side. Great job by Boutar once again. Now it comes out to Mateo Tumbus. He's going to try and get a step on Weber. He's on the right side. Comes in. Takes a shot. Pad save by the goaltender. Now Mateo picks it up. Sends it back to the point. And Elliott, they were making a D line change, I believe. And now Kelowna will skate it out. They're on the right side. Come in. That's knocked away. And Max will just cover that up. Good reflexes as Elliott Hill did get a stick on it. Now 2 minutes and 17 seconds into the third period. Switch up the lines. Bring on Belbin's line. Face off to Knowles left. 2-1 remains the score. Elliott Hill has the puck. He sends it up the near side wall. McDowell's digging for it. They have a centering pass. Good job by the Junior Vees to swallow that one up. They try and get it out. It's held in at the left point. Now they'll try the other side, and that just gets by the right defender. McDowell and Kelly are racing after it, but Kelowna's going to get there first. Kelly steals that. Now it's a loose puck at the half wall. Kelowna will pick it up and skate in behind their net. They just overskate it. Now it hits Wyatt Belbin in the back, and Kelowna will get it out as far as the blue line. Hill will reverse this up to Belbin. It's on the far half wall. He's body checked, and there's going to be a penalty now. They're calling Max off for an extra attacker, but Kelowna will touch the puck. Junior Vees power play. This will give another opportunity to tie the game. Was a body check on the wall. Face off to the goaltender's left. Now Kelowna picks it up off the draw. Great job again by Boutard to swat it off to the side. He'll poke it ahead. Now Brock Parker searching for the puck. Lex will pick it up. Parker puts it in. Now Caden Wingham will skate it in on the right-hand side. And they say the players were just trapped offside. Now Hudson Trebek will take the draw. Eastern Morgan Kerr intercepts this. Rips a shot. Got deflected wide. Hudson Trebek will send it back to Boutard. Back at the point. That gets knocked down in front. Thomas lifts a stick. Good job. Fires it towards the net. It's in front. And the goalie just dives on that to cover it up. Now it goes back to Thomas. He rips a shot. Up high. They're still digging for it, but Weber will pick up the loose puck and try and send it down the ice. Good job by Obi Austin to block that. Sends it back in the zone. And this will give time. Good job by Boutard to get a skate on that from it going the length of the ice. Minute 7 remains on the power play. Face off in the neutral zone in front of the Kelowna bench. Got pushed ahead, but Kelowna will pick it up and they'll skate it out. Great job by Eli Obiasen, and he hit Scarlett Kelly in the back. Now Wingham intercepts that, going all the way down the ice. Passes it up to Scarlett Kelly. She tips it ahead. They'll fire it right back down the ice. And good communication by the defense. And Wingham will send it up to Kelly on the half wall. And that's stopped at the blue line. Now Blake McDowell picks up the loose puck and tries to send this in low. Scarlett Kelly will head in her off wing. Picks up the puck. Weber gathers that. Tries to get it out of the zone. Good job by Wingham to hold the line. That's knocked down by Belbin. Spins and fires and just goes wide on the near side. Now Scarlett Kelly's there. She's knocked off the puck, and it's going to be a penalty here, I believe, to Kelowna. 2 minutes for hooking. So 10-second 5-on-3. .56 remains in the game. Score remains 2-1 in favor of Kelowna, but there's a huge opportunity here as there is a 5-on-3. Big draw here. Morris gets it back. They flip it ahead in the corner. Parker has it. He's trying to centering pass. Tries to get it out, but that's intercepted. Now Morris had a good job. He broke up that play. Eli Obiasen's at center. He's going to gain center and try and dump it in. Kelowna broke up that play, and they just get around Caden Wingham, but Eli Obiasen's there. Tried to play it up the wall to Brock Parker. Gains center. Fires that in. Kelowna gets there first, and they do get it just by Lex and out of the zone. Through the legs of the right winger, and Eli Obi-Austin will play it up the wall. Brock Parker will pick up the puck, send it over to Lex Kong. Lex is in, and Austin was just in on the left-hand side. Now Trebek's searching for the puck. Morgan Kerr had to go pick up his stick. And Simmons will send it in. Kelowna will send it right back out to Simmons. He'll fire it right back in. Thomas had to jump over the puck. Kelowna has it. They fire it out of the zone. Elliott Hill's got to be careful here. They're offside. Now Trebek looking for it at the blue line. Pushes it ahead. He's manned off the puck. Now Mateo does a good job. Sends it, try to get it back to the point to Simmons. And Kelowna will skate it out. They headman a pass. Simmons is hard on the stick. Now here comes an odd man rush. Tumbis, Trebek, and Morgan Kerr are in. Mateo has the puck and it's just knocked off his stick. Now Morgan Kerr's digging for it. He's trying to knock it ahead. Does. But Kelowna will just send it out. 8 seconds remain on the power play. Trying to send it over to Easton Morgan Kerr. That was almost intercepted by Kelowna. Hudson Trebek's looking for it at the blue line. That was just knocked off his stick, and out breaks Kelowna 2-on-2. They pass it up the right winger. He's in the corner, trying to set things up. Centering pass, right out front. And Kelowna player didn't know it was there. Morgan Kerr will just push it ahead, see if he can catch this one. Weber will get there first and circle back. Morgan Kerr was using the reach. Now Wingham's in on the right-hand side, takes a shot. Wesley will just play this off to the side. Now Kelowna has it in behind their net. 12-18 remains in the game. Trebek will steal this one. Try to make a move. Scarlett Kelly tried to pass over to Easton Morgan Kerr. He's going to just slap it down low. Trebek will get there first. Sends it back to the point to Wingham. Try to pass to Morgan Kerr, but can connect with him. Hill's trying to work his way in low. Morgan Kerr's there. Now Hudson Trebek was at the line. It did just escape the line, and now Kelowna will wheel in. They take a shot. Nice save by Noel. It's in behind the net. Wingham has it. That got blocked on the half wall, and now they try and come down in low. Center it out to the slot. Now Blake McDowell's going to pick up this puck with a head of steam. He just briefly overskated it, though. Scarlett Kelly's going to watch her player at the blue line, and now Kelowna's in. They take a shot. They hit the outside of the bar. Good job by Bellman to send it away. They're trying to bring it out front again. Comes back to the right point, but nobody there, and it will escape the line. 47 has it. Crosses her over to the left side. They stop. Spin. Now Blake McDowell picks up the puck. Makes a nice move. Belbin's in. He'll just fire it in low. They try to avoid Wyatt Belbin. Was battling on the half wall. Kelly tried to fire it towards the net. That was blocked by a Kelowna stick. And they pass it up to the blue line. Good job by Eli, though. He breaks that play up, sends it right back in. Now Kelowna skates it out. All kinds of broken plays. Guitar will pick up this puck in the neutral zone. Fired off the bench side wall. Belbin's chasing it down. And they will call icing on the play. They'll bring it all the way back in Junior Vees territory. Face off in the Junior V zone, just to Noel's left. Morris is lined up for the draw, gets it to the outside. They try and get it out of the zone and do. Kong is racing after it. Good pressure there. Parker's going to step up and try to steal that puck, but now Kelowna breaks in. They kept to the outside. They take a shot. Goes just wide of the net. Now Kelowna picks up. Max is trapped out of his net. They'll take a sharp angle shot and score. (3-1), 9:56 left. Morris gets it back to Wingham. Passes up to Lex. Lex gains the line. He's on the outside. Tries to cut towards center, and that play's broken up. And now Lex has it. Circles back in. It's hard on the stick. He's still battling hard. Gets back to Caden Wingham at center. Sends this over to Nash Simmons. Passes up to Austin Morris. He's on the blue line. Makes a move, but now Brock will pick up the puck in support. Austin picks up the puck, has a nice shot. Grabs it in behind the net. Now Kelowna rushes out. 2-on-1. And they do touch the puck, and Kelowna power play now, and face off in the junior V zone. Get out into the slot and take a shot. And took 6 seconds to get a power play goal. (4-1), 9 minutes to play. Tail pushes it ahead. Goes off Weber's stick and deep in the zone. Trebek's trying to find it. Now Thomas had a good stick there. Goes off in the half wall. Thomas has another good stick. Obi Austin will hold the line. Gets it into Mateo at the half wall. Obi Austin will pitch it up the half wall again. Hudson Trebek will pick up the puck. Take a shot. Goalie makes a nice save. And knock it away in front of Morgan Kerr. Now Easton has it. Tried a backhand pass into the slot to Trebek. Just couldn't find him. Try to make a move by Mateo. Couldn't get by him. Now they try and get by Obi Austin and can't get by him either. And Thomas will just send that in low. They'll reverse it up the wall, far side wall. Trebek will play it back to Obi Austin. He'll send it back in low. Weber has it. Trebek's trying to steal the puck. Kelowna has it. They'll play it up the half wall. Skate it out of the zone. Pass it over. Got deflected. Now it's out front, and Hudson Trebek will clear that out of the danger zone. Mateo will just relieve some pressure and send that the length of the ice. Good weight on it, though, and doesn't cross the end red line. Now they'll play it up the near side wall. That's blocked by Hudson Trebek. He'll backhand it up. Hill will leave his point. Now Obi Austin will intercept that pass at center, and Elliot Hill's got to be careful here. He backhands it up center. Kelowna has it, but good job by Eli Obi-Austin. Once again, number 40 has it. Circles back in his own side of center. They pass it to center, and now Hill had it. It was right on the line. They take a shot. Max holds that. Face-off won by the Vees. McDowell sent it back to Buttar in behind the net to Wingham. He's going to play that off the far side boards. And now Wyatt Belbin has a 2-on-1. He's kept to the outside. Has to guard the puck and gives Kelowna time. He drives the net, but now it's at the side of the net. Belbin picks it up again. Tries to avoid his check. Centers it. Now Buttar will come in. Take a shot. Nice save by the goaltender. And now McDowell's knocked over from behind. They're going to give a Kelowna cross-checking penalty here. So they should. Offensive zone draw on the left side for Belbin. They get it back to Buttar. Takes a shot. It's deflected by McDowell. I think that Kelowna player on the side of the net stopped that and never did hit the net. Now Kelowna will stop to avoid a check. It's watched by Wyatt Belbin. They're at the side of the net trying to jam away at it. And goalie will cover it up. Seconds into the Junior Vees power play, and Morris will take an offensive zone draw on the right-hand side. See if he tries to get this to Brock. Gets it over to Lex. Sends it back to Wingham. Has some time. Takes a shot. Morris deflects that. Now Morris is digging for it. Takes a shot on net, and goalie will hop on that once again, and Parker got a face wash there and didn't like that. .558 remains in the game, 1:35. Still in the Junior Vees power play. Score remains 4-1. Junior Vees do get this off the draw. Dangerous play there. Now they send it right back in, and this will give Kelowna time to send it the length of the ice. And they had a player 57 in behind everybody. You're trying to look for him, maybe. He'll circle back. Tries to send it in low and does. Takes a shot. Goes wide. Now Morris has it. Tries to find Lex. And Kelowna will just send it back in Junior Vees territory. Wingham has it. Passes up to Austin Morris. That's broken up, and now Kelowna will circle back in. He's on the outside, takes a shot. Morris is going to pick up this rolling puck. He's got Brock on the... He's going to try and head up the right side. And he's tripped up. Kelowna will pick up the loose puck. Lex has it. Now Brock has it. He was on the line. That's stolen off their stick. And now Brock Parker will circle back in. It's watched by a couple Kelowna players. Kelowna picks up that loose puck and they'll send it out to center. Eli's got to be careful here. A couple Kelowna players in behind him, and now Brock Parker will pick it up in front of the Junior Vees bench. Check there. Now the Kelowna player will head in. Try and wrap it around. Good job by Max to get over there. Now Morgan Kerr has the puck. Guards it carefully. Morris makes a move. He's in on a break. Pass it over to Lex, and Lex couldn't put it over the left pad of the goaltender. Now Nash will break up this play. Pass it up to Austin Morris again. He'll circle in once again. Try this again. Waits for some help. Pass it in the slot. Lex is on his trying to dangle through. Pass it over to Morgan Kerr. And that's stolen off his stick. Lex is tripped up. No call on the play. Kelowna enters on the right side. Pass it into the slot. That's broken up by Eli Obiasen, and he skates by Weber, and he's got Morgan Kerr up there with him, and Eli has it. Guards the puck. Sends it out to Morgan Kerr. He just picked up with his right skate, but couldn't corral the loose puck. Now they send it out in front. Always dangerous. Lex is watching them. Now it's a 3-on-1. Trebek's racing back. They send it up. Great job there by Elliott Hill, and that gives time for Easton Morgan Kerr to get back. He'll chip it on the boards, try and get by his player. Now Lex is at the end of a really long shift and sends it over to Easton Morgan Kerr. He tries to split the D. Trebek's there. Takes a shot, goes wide, comes right back out front, but Kelowna will swallow that up, and they'll backhand it up the near side wall. Elliott Hill will rush in and hold the line. Still battling at the blue line. This will escape the zone. Mateo sent it back to Wingham. Get back to Tumbas. Nice pass up to Hudson Trebek. He's on the right side. Rips a shot. Goalie stands up and just holds on to it. 2:11 left in the game. Belvin will take an offensive zone draw on the right-hand side. McDowell and Kelly up there. Tries to get it into Blake McDowell. He spins and fires. Goes off the goalie's pad. Now Belvin's trying to search for it. Still a loose puck, I believe. And goalie will cover it up. 2:02 remains in the game. Kelowna picks it up off the draw. Wingham will steal that. Tries to create some space. Takes a shot. Just goes wide on the far side. Belvin has it. In behind the net. He's battling against a couple Kelowna players. Blake McDowell will center it. Kelowna will try and get it out. Good job by Kelly, but just couldn't keep it in. Now it's an odd man rush. But great play by Elliott Hill, and Belvin will circle up. It's got McDowell and Kelly up there. And Scarlett tried to hold the line, just couldn't hold it. Minute and a half left in the game. Mateo's got it. He's still digging for it. Kelowna will exit the zone, but Tar had a brief stick on that. Now Mateo will circle back, and good back check there. Hit a skate. It comes out front. No one can collect it cleanly. Now Simmons is battling for it. He's hard on the stick, and Nash will collect this puck and circle back. A minute 5 remains in the game. Started to send it up the wall to Trebek, but that was blocked and picked off. Now Hudson has it stolen. He's still digging for it in behind the Junior Vees net. Now Kelowna has it. They're trying to get by Mateo Tumbas, but they're not going to get by him today. Backhanded that up the near wall. Set it out front, and good save by Noel. Now Buttar has it. Settles the puck down. Last minute of play. They have a centering pass. Good job by Hudson Trebek to swallow it up, that loose puck. Try to play it off the wall. Simmons is there. He'll play it off the wall again. Morgan Kerr tried to send it up to Tumbas. 18 seconds remain in the game. Kelowna re-enters. And now Hudson will skate it out, but I don't think he'll have time to get one last shot away. He will take one shot, just goes wide on the far side, and that'll do it for this game. Ends 4-1. We do have a game next weekend. It is at McLaren Arena, nicknamed the Ice Box for a reason. 12:15 is the time on Sunday, just after noon. It'll be against Winfield C. They're on a bit of a roll, won a couple of games in a row. They'll line up and shake hands. I am going to sign off for this one, though, because I got a game to do at 5:45 the other side of town. Thanks to everybody that did tune in. Thanks for joining us. Hope you have a great week, and we'll catch you next Sunday.